Welcome everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. In this video we're going to look at a new mod map released for Farming Simulator 19. So this is the Plantation by Adub Modding, ABP Team and NLA Gaming. As you can see, it's only 31.14 megabytes to download, so quite low. And the description is not very long either. It just says the Plantation is a large tree farm operation in the United States. Get ready to experience forestry on a tree farm in the United States. Terrain is fairly smooth with some hills and mounds. So we can pretty much take from that it's a forestry map in the United States. So let's go and have a look at it. So here we are down in the sort of shop area. This is where you start in all three modes. Let's have a quick look at the map. Here it is. As you can see, not a lot else going on, obviously because it's a forestry map, so it's just going to be all mainly trees. So we've got the shop area just down here with our sawmill, which is the only sell point on here. We've got a few of these open sort of areas where you could probably place things dotted around the map like so. And we've got a area here which has got like a building, looks sort of like an office or something like that, which we'll check out in a second. I'm in new farmer mode, and in new farmer mode we start off with this. So you start off owning all the sort of shop area, which is quite huge, so there's potential to place other things there. You start off with the roads, weirdly enough, and this little area here, and then we've got this quite huge area here which has got quite a lot of trees in there, as you can imagine. Now to buy any of this in the other two modes, to buy the shop area, the tracks and this area here, it's just over 1 million. To buy this section here, it's 1.6 million. Everything else is sort of divided up into sections, so that area is 2 million, just over. That one's 1.1. You got some small areas like this, 133,000, 155,000. As you can see, they're quite expensive, but you do make quite good money off of forestry logging. So 3 million just for there. As you can see, it's all split up. This area here, again, which we will look at, opens up, so it's pretty open wide space, which we'll obviously check out in a sec. And then we've got areas up the top, as you can see, all divided up. You can even buy the little river section there if you so wish for 245,000. There's a lake up here, but that all comes part of this section for 1.8. So, like I said, we're down here at the shop and the sawmill area. It does feel a little bit dark in places on here, like this area, and I've sped time up to get to sort of 12:30-ish, as you can see. So, but when you sort of get out and face that way and get out into the tracks and the trees, it's not so bad. But down here it just seems a little bit dark to me. Let's have a look at our equipment, because you do start off with the same equipment in all three modes. Just in Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, you don't start off owning any land, but you do start off with all this equipment. Slot counts are exactly the same as well across all three modes, so it's 281 slots out of 1299, which is very low. You start off with, you know, the basic sort of equipment that you need to get yourself going, which is pretty good. If you did sell everything off and wanted to have a complete clean slate, you can get that down to 173 slots, which again is very, very low. But our starting equipment, like I said, on all three modes you get this equipment. We've got a New Holland T5 120, we've got the Lizard Warrior truck, we've got a Komatsu 931XC forestry harvester, got the Komatsu 875 logging transporter, Manitou telehandler, we've got the Flegel timber runner trailer, we've got a stump grinder, we've got log forks for your telehandler, and we've got a weight. That is it. That's all you start off with. There is no modded in items. Obviously there's no custom crops because there is no fields, and there is no contracts because again there is no fields. We only have one sell point, like I said, that's the sawmill. So here we are down at the shop. We'll have a little run round on foot first. We've got our truck there and trailer with the telehandler. We've got a fuel point just there. Right over the far side here is your sell point for your logs or your timber, your lumber, whatever you want to call it, in that zone there, as you would. Over this side we've got our vehicle workshop trigger, so your zone would be just there, as you can see, and come up to there. And then we've got our shop icon just there. Obviously your buy, lease, reset point is down here. Can't go in any of these buildings, so most of them are sort of for decoration, and you can't sell them off. But as you can see, it is fairly open, plenty of potential for other items. Again, this is all just decoration. But if we run round here, we've got our wood chip sell point, as you can see just there, and there's your trigger just there. And we've got our tractor there with our stump grinder ready to go, and then we've got some of our equipment just out front there, the harvester and the timber log transporter type thingy. We've got the stars and stripes flying high up there, just in case you didn't realise where we were. We're going to jump in the truck and we'll have a little whiz round. I'm not going to take you down every single track or show you everything, but we will show you a few things. You've got a sort of in and out way station there with some scales that do work. But what I do like, especially down this end of the map, obviously where it's a plantation, the trees are all pretty much in straight lines like this, and you've got them growing in various stages. So if we jump out, you've got really small ones there, and then you've got some bigger ones, and then obviously as you get further out afield, you can see they get bigger and bigger. Whether those ones will carry on growing, I'm not sure. I hope they would, and I'd like to think that they would. But as you can see, like I said, especially down this part of the map, the trees are all in very, very nice sort of straight lines where they've obviously been planted by a machine or by man. Look, you can see them ones over there, dead straight lines. So what we'll do is we'll follow this sort of main road. There's no traffic on here at all, so you've got all the roads to yourself. We'll scoot along down the end here to this sort of open area where there's, looks sort of like an office type thing just there. There's not a lot going on, as you can imagine, because it's all trees. The edge of the map's not very pretty, it's sort of flat, and you can see it's just made to look like trees. Authorised vehicles only. As you can see, not much going on there, just a building. But you could use this area if you've got a bit of a storyline, doing a bit of role playing. So we'll come back the way we come, and we'll go up some of the tracks and sort of head north. But like I say, I won't show you everything because it's all pretty much the same sort of idea. But as you can see, different size trees, little ones growing. So if we take this road, and And then as you can see to the right, you've got these little patches there that sort of open up, and to the left there. But look how straight all those trees are. Now this is the end of the bit that we own on new farmer mode. There is a fence that goes all around this section, and just there, as you can see, it's fenced off along that way. So this is the end of the area that we own in new farmer mode. Now I'm stuck. But as you can see, look how open this area is to the left. So you could do whatever you wanted there. You could plant even more trees if all this isn't enough for you, or you could buy that and set up your own sort of huge operation up here. Get a proper little business going on up here if you had that sort of idea in your head. Well, cut across though. There is a few little trees inside, not a lot. You can come out this way as well, and then we'll head up this way. What I do like is up the top here we've got two bridges which are pretty cool that go over the river. So we've got this one here. What does that sign say? Narrow bridge. And you've got a river running through, which is pretty cool. And you've got another bridge just over there to the east of us, like so. That's quite a nice touch, I like that. And then if we carry on up towards the top of the map, over to the left, we've got a lake there, which is pretty cool. Sort of just breaks the map up a little bit, so it's not just all trees. So what we need to do is turn around, and I'll just take you over to the sort of other side, and that'll probably be about it. Again, you've got smaller trees sort of here as well. Just need to check where I need to go. So right, we'll show you where we went actually. We came out the shop and we went all the way along to this area, came back out, we took this road first, and then we checked out that open area. We cut across from there, I think, across to here. We went up, across the bridge, checked out this area. Now we're going to come back down, cut across, we'll go across this bridge, then I'm going to take you all the way down there, because this sort of line there is it's sort of like a division. It's almost sort of like a sort of marshland area that separates the two sort of zones that you can buy. So it's a little bit sort of open area there for you. Oh, excuse me, trying to get some air in the truck. So if we take this track, I'll try to zoom out as much as I can so you can see. So you've got quite a big area there, but forgive me if some of the trees flash up through the camera shots. It's a bit hard trying not to get trees in the way on a forestry map. So as you can see, the other bridge is just coming up. I better slow down in case we take off again. And you can see the edge of the map there. Look, it doesn't look too bad from here, but when you get a bit nearer, it's a bit. And then this road is a bit sort of snaky, bit windy. Again, like I said, when you get sort of up this end of the map, the trees aren't so much in straight lines, and you've got some that go across along the sort of edge of the tracks as well, so it follows the roads. So there's quite a bit of variety in the trees. But at the end of the day, it's a forestry map. There's not more much to see than this. As you can see, it is a right old windy road, this. And then if we just stop here, this is the sort of divided area I was talking about. It's not huge, it's not wide, but as you can see on the map, it's sort of part of this, and that becomes part of the river as well, these two little bits, and that corner section's separate on itself. And we've got a private property no trespassing sign. I don't know why, I don't know what's in here, but I haven't had a full investigate. Then it just opens up into this sort of area here. So that is pretty much it. That is the Plantation by Adub Modding, ABP Team and NLA Gaming. Hope you have all enjoyed the tour. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.